JT and Sukihana have transcended their guarded demeanors toward one another. Do you recall when JT released that song and talked about how much she loved crab legs and how she detested cheap veneers? Am I the joke, or did Cardi B hit me with that line? Joked Sukihana in a lighthearted manner. To be clear, when the song was released, JT was behind bars. When I got back, I checked my phone only to find out I was tagged everywhere along with Cardi B, she said. Hi there and welcome back to Rumor Spill. JT had joked in a song about how someone had broken her cheap veneers on crab legs and was showing off. Now that the story has gained public attention, Sukihana wishes to clarify that she never broke her teeth. Sukihana said, "I really have a soft spot for crab legs. It's something I often post about because I'm genuine, living my truth, and while I'm open, there are some topics I choose not to discuss." The main goal of Sukihana is to disseminate optimism. I'm always loving and never hostile. There was nothing except laughter and embraces on JT's birthday. She doesn't seem to be mentioning or criticizing me. She has never made fun of me, she said. Tension between JT and Cardi B is suggested by rumors. People try to stir things up because they see JT as someone who likes to start drama with the release of each track, Sukihana said. I know Cardi B had a bagel incident, but I don't feel like myself, and JT didn't seem to be making fun of me, the woman said. But will you please specify who you're truly referring to? She pleaded. JT appeared to be riding the wave of excitement over the first sales of his record in the meantime. Sukihana clapped back, though, seeing that GT's former pallor and perceived coolness had changed. Soon after, GT retaliated strongly. GT questioned Sukihana Abad's legitimacy as a rapper, criticized her for her supposed financial problems, and suggested that people weren't taking her seriously in a number of tweets. We're not even in the same league, retorted JT. Do you believe that I fear you? The rap fight on the Zeus network suggested differently, despite the public dismissal. The business appeared to be full of turmoil. Sukihana recently dropped her song Cocaine, in which she teasingly pokes fun at JT during their ongoing argument. With Drake and Kendrick Lamar at odds, the rap world was already heated, and now additional musicians were joining in. Sukihana didn't stop with her song. In a video with Lil Uzi, she also made fun of JT and her lover. Supporters were divided, unsure of how this rivalry would develop. Not long after Sukihana's contentious run-in with the law, the drama intensified. She was accused of being involved in drug trafficking, and she was charged with major crimes after being arrested in Lakeland, Florida. These accusations stemmed from the state's stringent regulations prohibiting the production, sale, and transportation of illegal drugs like MDMA and codeine. On March 17, Sukihana was joined by the Juice Man, who was well known for his own legal issues, at an Inglewood event. He was arrested in Georgia shortly after for allegedly dealing in drugs and possessing guns. He made a remarkable performance on stage in spite of these legal complications, proving that the show must continue regardless of legal obstacles. Christmas Day, 2024, was designated as his next court date. However, the ongoing drama involving Sukihana and JT continued to be a heated subject. How did their conflict begin? Neither party has completely revealed where their disagreement began. But after GT released her solo song OK, which Sukihana took personally, things appear to have gotten worse. Sukihana continued the story by saying, I knew people would believe the song was about me when I heard it, especially the bit about crab legs. Everyone knows I broke my teeth on crab legs, but it's all good. I love him, I added while going live. The following is Sukihana's core philosophy. I post what's real for me, I own it. But I never speak poorly of anybody. I propagate love, not hate. It didn't stop her, though, from responding forcefully with her song Cocaine, which was released only a week after JT made fun of her online. Sukihana accused JT of using cocaine in her song, creating further tension and even raising the possibility that JT was jealous. To add gasoline to the fire. She also made a big hint regarding JT's lover. These are not trivial grievances, rather, these are grave accusations. And do you recall when Ice Spice appeared enraged? This was far more impressive than that. Beyond simple miscommunications, this conflict has grown more intense, and JT is now taking the offense, letting Sukihana know just how she feels in a flurry of venomous Instagram posts. It's a calculated action that has been carefully planned to land where it will most resonate. JT continues to criticize Sukihana with a combination of charm and vitriol, deftly manipulating public opinion by endorsing tweets that portray her as the victim, a move that only serves to escalate the current dispute. JT's scathing comments indicate that this struggle has only just begun. JT continues her tirade, venting her concerns about being disregarded and undervalued, particularly by Mona. JT refutes assertions made by people like Nat and Ree that she lacks the skills for a career in music by presenting her own story. JT calls herself out for being defective in contrast to the artistic endeavors she has neglected, and she charges Sukihana with using these shortcomings for personal advantage, especially in her songs and public persona, connecting their public view to reports of substance misuse. JT sarcastically ridicules the notion of being ignored by influential groups like the Illuminati, mocking the idea that quitting them would make one unattractive. Her outrage at being undervalued is highlighted by her response to physician Umar's remarks. Her Twitter fans try to cheer her up with jokes and consolation, comparing her to a misinterpreted joke that only a select few can understand. JT responds with tenderness, pulling away from Sukihana, whom she calls with contempt. She raises concerns about the true motivations underlying their conflict, arguing that public spectacle overrides personal frustrations. While on tour, JT quietly challenges Sukihana to catch up by bragging about her budding musical career. Her assertion that she won't let anyone fall behind her in accomplishment shows how confident she is. Though she is cautious about timing to ensure it doesn't detract from her present work, JT demonstrates a readiness to participate musically, hinting at her capacity to reply with cutting lyrics in her ongoing projects, despite the public conflicts and criticisms in her songs. JT sees it as a chance to show off her skills and isn't afraid to challenge Sukihana with her music. She's ready to make her upcoming releases meaningful, putting more emphasis on her creative process than the controversies alone. JT intends to maintain her momentum as the initial excitement subsides, having a thorough understanding of the fluctuations in the music industry. She sees the impact of a well-crafted DJ track in today's music environment and admires the craftsmanship in collaborations like those by Kendrick Lamar. She believes that song and performance quality are more important than chart positions. She promotes using music to voice concerns and respond to them, laying the groundwork for what she feels should be the primary goal of any artist. More than just a verbal brawl, the continuous rivalry between JT and Sukihana portends a slew of intriguing songs that are sure to make waves in the music industry. Everyone is encouraged to keep an eye on this poetic war as it develops and to prepare playlists for what could be a pivotal time in the careers of both singers. With every twist and turn in this high-stakes musical competition, the story keeps viewers on the edge of their seats and increases anticipation. The suspense grows as we wait for the next significant update, making sure that everyone's eyes and ears are focused on what will happen next in this gripping story. Subscribe Rumor Spill for more videos.